Friday.
Hello everyone. What is going on? James here. And yeah, so what this is the no internet challenge for a week. I've already started this just at my nan and granddad's at the moment. Straight away after I finished work, I got off the internet at 4:50. So 4:50 next Friday will be when I can get back on the internet. And so far, I mean, what have I done to preoccupy myself? I've just driven back from work and gone to my nan and granddad's and listened to Amazon Music. So that's all I've really done so far. So yeah, just in my great aunt's spare room at the moment. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about why I'm doing this challenge. I did the no social media challenge and I thought, why not do no internet? The no social media was quite easy, to be fair. I've uninstalled quite a few social medias that I've had in the past for quite some time. I did reinstall them recently, but I don't use Twitter anymore. I had Instagram and I have it again, but I deleted it for a while. I had Facebook, then I deleted it, then I reinstalled it again. But yeah, it's just going to be interesting being without internet for a week, because I haven't been without internet for a week for ages, because everyone's got the 3G, haven't they? So yeah, should be interesting.
I've got the cheeky Xbox on and Jurassic Park on, but this is offline. The DVD's gone in there, so it doesn't count. So yep, there you go. By the way, the Amazon Music is, I've got it on offline mode. I'm not downloading other songs, so just thought I'd clear that bit up from earlier. So pretty much, I just want to go into why I'm doing this. I just feel like it's a cool challenge. As I say, I've had the internet in my life for quite a while, since about 2008, and I just feel like it'll be cool to do a week without it, see what that is like, you know. But yeah, something that makes the challenge slightly easier is that I am going on holiday. It won't be as difficult as it would be stopping at home and just not having the internet for a week. You know, I'm off work for a week, aren't I? So it'd be a bit daft to have a week off at home and not use the internet. One of my friends said, oh, it's easy because, you know, well, you're on holiday, so it's easy to not have the internet. And that friend, I mean, he's a good friend and all, but at the end of the day, he goes, I said, well, you try it then, man. You do it yourself. And then he was like, well, I have done it in the past. And I'm like, what are you on about? And I'm assuming he means when he's been on holiday, he hasn't had internet, but that's by choice. He's chosen to not have a 3G or LTE or any of that jazz, and that's fine. That's his decision. But at the end of the day, I've made the choice to have 3G, LTE, 4G, whatever you want to say. You know, I've made that decision. So, but you did say it feels like a prison. It feels like coming out of prison once you come back on the internet after a week. But the thing is, surely when he's been on holiday, though, he's gone into McDonald's or a Costa or something and, you know, used the Wi-Fi there. But yeah, so far, what time is it now? I'm just going to check. It is 7:37, so pretty much nearly 3 hours without internet. Hasn't been too difficult so far. Yeah, it'll probably get more difficult later on in the week. Obviously, I'm only 3 hours in and I've got a week left without internet. So, but yeah, you know, while it is easier going on holiday and doing stuff, still doesn't make it easy in my opinion. Anyways, I am off swimming. So, yeah, see you in a bit. Hi everyone, what is going on? I didn't go swimming in the end. I just felt next level tired, sort of flaked out. Just been a busy week, just been a lot of grafting. I was thinking of, like, you know, cutting my nails and shaving the beard. Don't know if I'll do that. I'm honestly feeling absolutely utterly shattered. I might have a shower then do that, just because, you know, I've got to get my shit ready to pack tomorrow. So alright then, shave the beard, cut the nails. Yeah. Now I'm just going to rest. I was going to play a bit of Crash Bandicoot, but, you know, on the PS2, but, man, CBA, I'm going to go to bed. Saturday.
Hi everyone, how's it going? Saturday morning now, I'm up, ready to go to Wales. So it's been like, what, well over 12 hours without internet now. Actually, I think it's 8, so it'd be 12, would have been 5 in the morning, or around sort of, well, nearly 5 in the morning. So 4:50, 5:50, 6:50, 7:50. So 16 hours without internet so far. To be honest, when I did the no social media challenge, I had a big desire to still be in the know. I was like, oh, I want to know what's going on. 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 Because even though YouTube technically isn't a social media, I got rid of it because it would have made the social media challenge even more easier than it was. As I say, the only difficult thing was not feeling in the loop. And at the moment, I don't really have that desire. I'm not really feeling like, oh, I need to be in the loop. But maybe it's because I've just been working so hard recently with work and everything. And it's just some time off, isn't it? Just relaxing. All right, so I did just turned my 3G on, but it was to check a very, very important email from weeks ago. Basically, the past few days, I have been having really sore back pain, really sore. And I just needed to find these back exercises from emails from weeks ago, because my back's been doing fairly well the past few weeks, but these past few days have been bad, and I thought, while I'm on holiday, I might as well try and do something productive and do these exercises quite a bit. So I just scrolled. Basically, I turned my 3G on, went on my email, scrolled to the email, and just screenshotted the exercises. I wouldn't really count that as failing the challenge, because I didn't go on anything. I just went to the email, scrolled, and got to that email and screenshotted the email. You know, by the way, there is going to be a rule, though. Every day, I am going to edit these clips together and upload them to YouTube as a backup, just because I really don't want to lose this footage. This is a difficult challenge. Well, okay, it's not difficult so far, apart from the really bad back pain. So I needed to get the email up. Apart from that, it's been very easy so far, but I bet midweek it is going to be difficult. The thing is, once I've got past that midweek stage, I feel like it'll be all right. Usually, you know, with me anyway, it's like halfway through I struggle with things, but once I get towards the end, the closer I get to the end of the goal or the end of the challenge or whatever, the stronger I become mentally. Yeah, so usually I start off strong, then in the middle I get a bit like, oh, I can't be arsed, can't be arsed. Then towards the end I think, no, I'm getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and then it's all good. So yeah. What I meant to say with that last one is, though, while I'm on holiday, I will be putting the internet on once I've edited the whole clip, all the clips together, and uploaded each day as a backup. That was the point I was trying to make with that last clip. And the little cheeky ramble, that was just me rambling for the sake of entertainment. So yeah. Here we go, here we go, here we go. These are the films I'm bringing with me, all right then. Star Wars, brilliant, classic. Goodfellas, yeah, classic. Pulp Fiction, classic. Indiana Jones, mixed bag, but you know, first and third one, amazing. Second and fourth, well, second's all right. The fourth is a bit weird, but who cares? And Alan Partridge. Alan Partridge, Alpha Papa. I mean, the thing is, with a lot of these comedy films, they always put, oh, look at all these reviews. But at the end of the day, all you've got to do is Google it, and you get the real reviews, don't you? The proper reviews. Because anything can have 5 stars plastered on it, but who really cares? You know, they're not really that valid, are they? The best validation is IMDb. But actually, no, let's be real. The best validation is to watch the film and form your own opinion. Overall, I mean, if you're a fan of Alan Partridge, you'll like it. If you want to watch a general film, it's got its funny moments. It's all right overall. I'd say it's well above average. Yeah. Also, when I did the no social media challenge, I barely got through this Mike Tyson book. I guess with this no internet challenge, I'll try and get through a bit more of this Mike Tyson book. So yeah. Also, The Wolf of Wall Street. Hey! Nah, I think I don't even think that's the right theme, is it? I'm not sure, but yeah, this review is bang on, amazing, one of the best films ever, probably my favourite film of all time. Love it. Goes by really quick, especially considering it's 3 hours. Amazing. And the PS2 is working. Let's go. I haven't played it for a few weeks, but might as well play it a bit now. Here we go, the cheeky Wrath of Cortex. Well, let's do this then. Right then, let's do a really quick caravan tour. Here we go, yes. Cheeky kitchen. Cheeky seats, all this jazz. Toilet, there you go, boom, shower. Small bedroom here. Another small bedroom. Bigger bedroom, there you go, and I'm pretty sure this is where the boiler is. Can't open it, so yeah, the boiler must be in there or something. Yep, very cool, very cool. There's also a balcony outside. There you go. Boom. Hi everyone, Hello there. So it's Saturday night at the moment. Went to the bar slash restaurant slash whatever you want to call it, where they have entertainment on and whatever. Still ain't used the internet. I didn't slap all the clips together and upload them to YouTube using that Wi-Fi just because, well, I hadn't slapped all the clips for today together yet. I did have a glass of wine and a Carling. Feel pretty good. Came home a bit early, like around, well, not early, but like, well, you know, my family is still there, but they're coming in like 15 minutes. They're coming back to the caravan in 15 minutes. I'm just chilling at the moment. But yeah, so far this internet challenge hasn't really been too difficult, thankfully. I know it's early days. I know it's only been a day and like hours. Yeah, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if this comes across as a bit cheap, but the UFC is tomorrow. I know I'm not going to upload this anytime soon. Well, the date today is the 9th of April, I think. The UFC is tonight, or sorry, early hours of Sunday morning for the UK. And I'm going to ask my dad to look up the results in the morning just because I need to know what's happened. I need to know how, if Hazmat beat Gilbert Burns, if he's everything people say he's cracked up to be, or if it's just hype. Either way, he's done well so far. If it's just hype, he can climb his way back up. But anyway, that's irrelevant for this type of video. MMA. Actually, no, I can give MMA talk, can't I? Nah, let's leave it. Otherwise, this clip will go on for ages and ages. But yeah, anyway, thankfully, the challenge hasn't been too difficult so far. I'm assuming later on in the week it could get a bit more difficult, but, you know, hopefully it goes all right. Here we go, The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug. Brilliant. Great stuff. I did want to say quickly, I know this is MMA babble, but I did want to say quickly, I do want Gilbert Burns to win, but if Hazmat wins, that'll be exciting and cool. I want Volk to win, I think he'll win. I want Piotr Jan to win as well. You know, obviously I'm going to miss it because of the no internet challenge, but I'm on holiday anyway, so I'm going to miss it anyway, so it is what it is. Anyway, I'll continue recording this tomorrow, so... Easy like a Sunday afternoon. Hi everyone. So, yeah, the gas went, so it's been pretty cold, but thankfully still got some sleep. Oh God. You know, I'm able to blow the smoke out, you know, the sort of steam that comes out your mouth when it's cold. I don't know if you can all see that, but yeah. My dad looked up the results for me for UFC 273. Volk won, which I'm glad about, and I thought he'd win. Aljo won, which I didn't think he'd win, but apparently it was a razor close decision. So when I get back, I'll have to watch those fights and just see what happened. And yeah, maybe look at what the Weasel said and see who the Weasel thought won the Aljo versus Jan. And also, Hazmat Chimaev apparently had a really close fight with Gilbert Burns. It was controversial, so you'd imagine most people thought Burns won, so that would be an interesting fight to watch. So, yeah. Hello everyone, so I just wanted to talk about this microwave. That is sort of like, you know, ingrained in here, isn't it? Which is pretty cool. It's just like fully in this, in the wall slash cupboard or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like it's been pushed into this wood, which is really cool. It does look really, really cool. But I guess the main issue with it is like, all right, let's say you have like what, but anything in there that's hot. What if you like I know you know you don't reach in there and get something hot, but imagine you've just got to reach it in there, get it out quickly. You know, where are you really going to put it? I suppose you just use your common sense and get a glove, don't you? Whatever. But what if something like, I don't know, could potentially be hot, but you just don't realise it's hot, and you pick it up, then you just end up dropping it. And there isn't really, I suppose you can put it down there, can't you? But there ain't much like space here, is there? But yeah, it is what it is. Overall, I think it's good and trendy. Also, you've got this cheeky fireplace. By the way, this isn't paid promotion, I just thought I'd zoom in on this bit. Dimplex, yeah. It looks really cool. The thing is, like, I don't know, it sort of feels like something you'd have in a sort of a really modern home. While this caravan's good, it isn't really a modern home, you know, and it sort of feels like this should be in the centre of all this wood. And the TV should be like pushed over even more. But I suppose with the L-shaped sofa that I showed earlier, it wouldn't really fit it, would it? So, I don't know. It is what it is again, just little nitpicks. Overall, amazing caravan. Oh yeah, and this is the room I tried to get into yesterday, which I thought was like a boiler room. The door was a bit stuck. Yeah, it's just a second toilet, which is very, very useful and convenient, very good. Also, it's very nice that when you look at outside this window, there's privacy. It's just a big hedge.
Very nice.
So, yeah, so far, I mean, we're nearly 2 days into the challenge now overall. I know I've technically been doing the challenge for 3 days because it's been Friday, Saturday and Sunday, but I started at Friday, 4:50, and at the moment, what time is it now? I'm not sure what time it is off the top of my head. I can't be asked to check the telly. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we're like 1 3/4 days into this challenge, and so far it hasn't been too difficult. As I say, it's been all right so far, thankfully. My mum was saying to me before I started this challenge, she was like, oh, you know, within a few days you're just going to be like, no internet. But at the end of the day, I've managed to get through it all right. I feel like a contributing factor so far as to why I've been able to get through it decently is because I didn't have social media until I was 15. I've probably mentioned this numerous times on the podcast before in the past, and yeah, I didn't have any social medias till I was 15, unless you want to count YouTube as a social media, I suppose. But yeah, if you count YouTube, I suppose I've always been on that, probably since like 2007. I didn't have an account on there, I just like watch videos on there. But if we're talking things like Facebook, Twitter, etc., I didn't get Facebook. Well, I didn't even have a proper iPhone until 2015. I had like a HTC from 2008. It was my dad's old HTC, and he gave me that in 2011, so I had that from 2011 to 2015. It was working pretty well, to be honest, but my dad accidentally dropped it out of his rucksack when he was leaving the gym, so he decided to get me an iPhone 5, which was really cool, which obviously is fair play because he accidentally broke it. He bought me a new one, so that's cool. And I didn't get Facebook until October 2015. George, who, if you watch the podcast, you know who George is, he made me a Facebook account. Everyone sort of wanted me to get Facebook. I don't know why everyone's like, get on Facebook. And in the long run, having Facebook and Messenger, well, mainly Messenger has been a big help. Facebook itself, I mean, I like Messenger because it's a good way to talk to people, good way to keep in touch, etc. With like Facebook. It's a bit of a mixed bag. I'm not really too fussed, to be honest. I suppose it's a nice way to keep memories and all that crap on there, isn't it? As we're in a caravan though, I wanted to talk about something. I feel like caravans are the future, like, of homes, because in the UK, homes are just a fortune. Renting a flat is just a fortune. And I feel like as a lot of people aren't buying caravans, they usually just go on holiday in caravans. I feel like that could be a really, really good housing market, to be honest. I mean, you could spend 85 grand on a caravan and get a good caravan, man. You really could. Well, what would you get trying to buy a home for £85,000? You know, it wouldn't really be the best house, would it? Also, what's cool about caravans is that, you know, you don't have to pay a mortgage, do you? It's just rent. I suppose the only issues are that on a site, what if the land gets sold? I guess that's an issue. I experienced this earlier. Bloody hell, the table's shaking. What the hell is going on? This is going to look very bad when I... Why is it shaking? Has it been shaking this whole time? The table's shaking? Oh god, this is not selling my caravans of the future talk very well. Alright, the table is definitely moving. It seems like whenever I go like this, it's like it's on a spring and it's just moving. Alright, I guess we've just got to wait for the table to stop moving. Anyway, I experienced this earlier, how the gas had run out outside, so you're just left in a cold caravan, which isn't really that good, is it? But a cool thing about caravans, I know that but the thing is, I suppose, you know, you let the site know, they come out and fill up the gas for you, etc. I know in realistic scenarios you just get your own gas, or say to the landlord, can I just pay you for, you know, a gas canister, thanks. What else is cool about caravans? I don't know, it's just like they're laid out pretty nice. It's just one big room, then you got little bedrooms and all that jazz. Sort of like everything's in one. Also, they're usually in fields, aren't they? Or like grassy areas. They're not like... And also, it feels like you've got a lot of personal space. You haven't got like... It's not like a semi-detached or a terrace or whatever, where you've got like a wall on that side and a wall on that side, and if you know, knock the wall too hard, or if you talk too loud, you can be heard or whatever, or you're disturbing people or any of that jazz. You're just in your private space, which is really cool. But yeah, I guess if like the owner of the land sells the land, you're in trouble. But I guess, wouldn't they buy the caravan off you? I'm not sure off the top of my head if they would buy the caravan off you. But yeah, for the price of them compared to all the other house prices and flat prices, etc., I don't think it's too bad. I know you don't get a proper garden to yourself or whatever. I guess you just sort of class a bit that's outside your caravan as your garden. But I guess like a cool thing though, I know this is a given, but you can move them. Big static caravans can be moved on trucks, which is just cool, isn't it, really? I'm sort of tired, so I don't really have a lot more to say about it, to be honest. If you want to hear someone say good stuff, I have been told, like, oh, don't tell people to go to someone else's video because it makes your video look bad. But I'm admitting that I'm tired and I don't really have a lot to say about this. Water caravans of the future, but Keegan's podcast, he did a video on it. He did 2 caravan videos, or tiny home videos as he calls them, or trailer videos for you North Americans. Yeah, talking about why caravans are the future. And it was a really brilliant video. I mean, really invested, really hooked. And he just said, and I remember I commented on one of his live streams. Oh, no, he did a video, I think, asking for, like, the viewers' advice or whatever. And he was like, oh, man, people have commented saying they don't enjoy the tiny home videos and all this jazz. And they don't enjoy this, they don't enjoy that. They say it's boring and all this crap. And then he says, oh, man, you know. I remember I typed saying, do more tiny home videos, man. I love it on his live stream. And he was like, no, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing that. They don't get the views. And it's like, man, you know, he just let a few commenters get to him. And when it comes to views, I mean, it's the dude's third channel. His second channel is like a mukbang channel, and his first channel is like an ASMR channel. So that isn't what is going to bring him in the money, is it? So I feel like he just listened to those trolls, and it's a shame. Don't listen to trolls when the majority of people are saying your stuff's good and they can justify why it's good and they're not just being yes men. Then keep doing what you're doing. But you know what, more importantly, just do what you enjoy when it comes to making videos. As long as it's not illegal, harassing or hurting anyone, just do what you enjoy. I know I've said that a million times before, but yeah. I guess in a normal house, you can jump up and down, while in a caravan, you're going to bang your head, aren't you? Especially if you're a somewhat tall geezer like me who's 6'1", you know. But I do find that the doors are a lot taller. Yeah. I mean, look at this. You know, this door, the top of this door's really tall. Really good stuff. At the top of every door's really tall, so that's a plus, isn't it? I'm standing in the shower and, well, you can see, I mean, it just feels like if you're 6'3", you'd have to be like hunched over having a shower. And I don't think that'd be very good for you if you were in a caravan at that height. So I guess I've looked at the advantages and disadvantages of caravans, but I do think they're the future just because they're, you know, more affordable and all that jazz. I might do some research and maybe do a video on it one day, who knows? Apparently, there's eggs over there, so you're not allowed to go over there. All right then, so we are getting to the part of the challenge where it's honestly getting a bit difficult now. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I just want to check out the YouTube. I want to check out, you know, Messenger for the shits and giggles, and I guess this is to be expected. I'm still gonna hold out. I'm still gonna be tough. You know, I'm not gonna cave in. By the way, though, I just wanted to mention I have been turning my 3G on, but only for a split second to send text messages through. That's it. Because the thing is, I can send as text message, but the issue with that is that I have to wait like ages for the iMessage to like say that it can't send. So I just turn the 3G on, then either the iMessage sends straight away or it doesn't send, and I just click send as text message. But yeah, I am turning my 3G on. I say it's only for a split second. It's not to like go on the internet or anything. Well, to go on like YouTube or any of that jazz. So, but I just wanted to clear that up. I know it's weird to say this stuff, but I just like being honest about these challenges. My nostril, this nostril is also blocked. Very annoying on it. Very, very annoying. I watched this video where apparently you breathe in, hold your nose, and you go like this and close your eyes, and apparently that's meant to get rid of it, but I think you need to be sitting up for that, and I just can't be asked to be sitting up at the moment. I don't know how this blocked nose has suddenly come on. Very, very annoying, but shit happens, innit? Monday, hassle! Hello everyone, so I just put the 3G on to check if some text messages had come through, because I wasn't receiving text messages that took ages to come through, and I thought, is it something to do with me not having my 3G on? Anyway, so I turned it on to check, and force of habit, I accidentally clicked on Messenger, then I was like, no, and turned away, And yeah, and then I accidentally clicked on Facebook too, and I turned away and turned it off. So I technically haven't found the channel. I haven't actively gone on there. I was on there for like a split second, and it was just a brain fart and a force of habit. But I guess it just shows how, as a society, we've got so used to just going on the internet, and instinctively I just went on there. Crazy. But I wouldn't say that's a fail yet. A fail would be like checking messages and checking notifications and seeing what's actually happening, responding to messages on Messenger or social medias or any of that stuff, you know. Can't believe it. I accidentally did it 2 more times when I had the 3G on. I was trying to send messages through, text messages through, and I did it again. Unbelievable. Can't believe it, man. I clicked on Messenger twice and I just looked away and clicked off it then. Well, not twice, so I did it once, and then about like a minute and a half later I clicked on it again. I was like, no, why am I doing this? I'm instinctively doing this, man. It's just not good. It's not good. But as I say, I don't count it as a fail because I'm not clicking on the messages and responding to them. It's just sort of like, it's just sort of a mistake, really, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, I guess it just shows how used we are to going on the internet and social media, and just, yeah, I guess sometimes these things happen, don't they? So honestly, I gotta say, this challenge, I don't know if it is difficult or not. It's a difficult one because I keep finding myself, when I turn the 3G on, instinctively pressing Messenger, and I pressed Facebook, and obviously I've had a couple points, but I just find it ridiculous that this is like my impulse just to keep checking Messenger, even though straight away I'm like, oh shit, why have I done that again, and turn it off straight away and don't look at any messages or anything. It's just, I don't know what's going on. But I find a lot of the challenge, I just feel like, oh, you know, I can get through this, I can keep going and keep going and keep going, it will all be alright. Well, not it'll all be alright, obviously that's a ridiculous thing to say, of course it's going to be alright, but you know, like, I think to myself, oh man, I can get through this challenge, which I think I will. Like, I'm not going to start using these social medias, using the internet properly. It's just accidental, clicking on the app quickly, then clicking off, I suppose. But as I said, I don't check anything, I just realise, shit, I've just clicked on the app, for God's sake, and then I just click it off. But yeah, overall, the challenge, I don't know, I haven't thought, oh man, I really want to have the internet again, blah, 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 but I have accidentally, instinctively clicked on Messenger and Facebook, so deep down, is it a difficult challenge? I don't know. I don't think it is. It doesn't seem difficult, but in my head I think, why am I instinctively clicking on these things? I suppose it's because I've done it for so long. I'm going to click on, you know, Messenger or Facebook because it's just sort of instinct, I guess. So I don't feel like the challenge is hard, but my actions, my accidental impulses, it makes me think, is it hard deep down? Am I missing the internet? I don't know. Either way, I guess I can't think about it too much, can I? Choo Choo Tuesday! Listen to that rain. Pretty damn loud, innit? Hi everyone, how's it going? So, what day is today? Tuesday. So I've got Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday until 4:30, then I'm finished with the challenge. I mean, at this point in the challenge, you know, I'm halfway there, and to be honest, I thought I'd be going like, oh, I can't take this, you know, I thought midway through I'd be like, I need to go on the internet, but honestly, I'm not really next level fussed, to be honest, just chilling at the moment. I think I might have mentioned this earlier in the video, I'm not sure, but to be honest, I feel like me grafting a lot of work over the last 5 weeks to then just relaxing for a week, having a week off, I feel like that has helped massively with this challenge. So if it hadn't have been for this nice relax, I feel like maybe I would have been struggling a lot more. I know I could have tried to do this like any week while I was at work, but the issue is I'm using the internet at work, and also, so it wouldn't really be a week without internet, would it? It would be a week without me getting, like, entertainment out of the internet, but, you know, I'd still technically be using the internet, so I don't really count that. Also, I'd pass the time by working the whole day, so it would be a bit of a cheat, really. While with this, I feel like, you know, I've got to spend hours upon hours upon hours without internet. So yeah, finished Jurassic Park 2. I'm not going to say my opinions on it or anything, but I'm going to try and review it with Gampat at some point. I don't know when that'll be because he's quite busy, he's got some stuff going on. He hasn't made it public what he's doing, so I'm not going to like say what he's doing. It's not anything personal if I revealed what he's busy with over the next few months, you know, it wouldn't be like a big deal, but as he's not made it public, I'm not going to say what he's doing. I assume we will make it public at some point because it's just a general thing that people do. Enough about that. I don't know when. My point is with that ramble is that I don't know when me and Gampat will record the Jurassic Park podcast, but it'll happen at some point in like maybe 2 or 3 months. I don't know. Or he could be free in a month or two. Who knows, eh? Yeah, what else was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I've noticed with a lot of, nice, cool, relaxing Welsh towns, there's usually like a couple really nice bus stops, but no one's ever waiting at them. Me and my family were stuck behind a bus once and like no one was on the bus. It was crazy. Maybe the bus driver was just going to his first area. I don't know. But yeah, it's really chill vibes in Wales. Really relaxing. Every town has a train station as well. You know, it feels like every little village has a train station, man. I know that's probably a given, but like for those of you that don't come to Wales much, a lot of little villages do seem to have train stations, which is really convenient, to be honest. You just walk out your house, walk down the road, catch the train. Their train's usually like 2 big carriages from what I've seen. It's not like, and it's actually, I'm not sure, I don't know if I'm remembering this correct. Actually, no, I'm not remembering this correctly, sorry. I was about saying like Devon, I've seen like just 2 carriages, but there's actually quite a few carriages connected to each other in Devon, but in Wales it just seems like there's 2 carriages and they just go, which is cool. I don't know if in Cardiff there's more carriages because there's more people. The thing is, well, living in a little village is nice and all, you know, you got your little bits and pieces, your shops here and there and whatever, and a few pubs, but you know, honestly, where we are, the village near the caravan site, I just think, man, they have to travel like, I think it's 15, 20, 25 minutes to the gym, depending on the traffic, which ain't too bad. But you know, and in other villages it could be like a really long way to the gym. I know it's not detrimental and you can buy your own weights, or I mean, you know, where we are right now, people could go swimming in the sea if they wanted for exercise maybe, or go on a cheeky jog, the nice fresh air jog on the beach, any of that jazz really. But I don't know, I feel like it's nice to have gyms nearby. I don't know, I guess it's like the village lifestyle versus the city lifestyle, isn't it? Would you rather have a load of stuff near you, or would you rather just be tucked away in a laid-back area? But yeah, I suppose in some small villages I do get why there's a train station. Like, I just get some footage of Taliban's train station and Barmouth's train station right now. So yeah, in that footage, it makes sense because like Taliban's such a little village. If you've got a job, you know, you might not have a car. You know what I'm saying? Like living in a little village, you might not have a car, and maybe the train's just really convenient. Take train into Barmouth where there's more jobs, more businesses and whatever. I'm not saying Barmouth's like a humongous town, but it's a fairly big town. You know, good stuff. We'll take the train to Port Maddock or whatever, or Dalgetty, I don't know. Yeah, you know, I'm just using them as examples, obviously, but who knows? Yeah, obviously, you know, you could have a car in a little village. I'm not saying that you wouldn't. I'm just saying like it is convenient, just get up, get the train and not have to run a car, you know. And if you break down in like a big countryside area, I know like companies like the AARAC and Green Flag are about, but it could take them ages to get to you if you broke down in the middle of nowhere. Maybe it's just more convenient to take trains, I don't know. But again, it's nice to just sit in your car and put your music on, and I know you can stick headphones in on the train, but you get what I mean. Swings and roundabouts in it, swings and roundabouts. I think like built up areas which are like safe are probably the coolest, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know, Liverpool and Cardiff, I guess. Well, they're cities, they're not just normal built up areas. They're like, you know, more built up than built up areas. They're proper cities. I'm not saying they're next level safe, but I hear amazing things about Liverpool, and when I went to Cardiff I felt really safe. So, but I guess, you know, if you look at places like America, there's probably like a lot of built up areas which aren't necessarily cities, but they've got a lot going on for them. So like a nice big town, I guess, I don't know. But anyway, that's just a massive tangent from me. See you whenever, I guess. Maybe I'll record a little bit more later. I think that'll be it for today. Well, I'll see yous on Wednesday then. There is more for me to record. Look at this, like it looks, okay. Right here, it does look cool, don't get me wrong. But like if you zoom in, so over here, actually no, you can just tell it's glitter. Basically, if you're sitting a little bit further away, it looks cool. This looks cool, but if you're like really close, you can just tell it's glitter. But I suppose it's just there to look good, to make the wood look like it's has a burnt aesthetic, you know. There we go. From here it looks good, but like where I was before, didn't look so good, did it? Oh yeah, by the way, I'm pretty sure I talked about this earlier on in the video, how this door doesn't open unless you lift it up. But if you actually go inside, you can't open it from the other side, which
man, that ain't good. You know, I feel like, to be fair, this caravan is, you know, like a good caravan. Like, we paid a bit of money for it. I wouldn't even accept, I don't think anyone should be like stopping in a caravan where the one door can like lock you in. Even if you pay like 10 quid for a caravan, you know, for a week. I know that's impossible or highly unlikely, but say you pay 10 quid for a caravan, the doors should at least, you shouldn't be locked in when you go on this side of the door. So yeah, but obviously there's another bathroom, so it's all good. But man, it ain't really the best, is it? You know. I was gonna say as well, the gas went off twice. It went off before the holiday place came and fixed it, and then it went off again this morning, and it was working for a few days, but then it went off, as I say, this morning. Well, I talked about it previously in the video, but anyway, stopped working this morning. We were like, damn, we got the holiday place to come in and fix it, and they were just like, yeah, the person who came and fixed it or whatever, fixed the gas, didn't turn the gas thing on, and we was like, oh cool, okay, and now it's working again. A bit annoying, but you know, at least it was a simple fix. And also another thing, the entertainment this time at the holiday club, whatever you want to call it, hasn't really been the best. Like, there was an original person who was like the manager there, the entertainment manager, who was really entertaining, an absolute beast performing, just a legend at performing, and yeah, he's gone, and now there's a different person. And I don't know, it's, you know, when I go there, when me and my family, we all go there on the night, I'm just there to have a beer and, you know, I guess sort of enjoy the entertainment a little bit. I suppose I'm not really too fussed, but yeah, the entertainment hasn't been as good this time around. So, but again, you don't really come on holiday just for holiday entertainment, do you? You come to like visit places and go to the beach or go to a few shops or go on a walk, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, or go for a drink, you know. Wednesday. I'm about to show you something really sad. So, look at this. Look at this. Travesty. Absolute travesty. Such a shame. Such an absolute damn shame. Thankfully, the bonus disc obviously wasn't damaged because that wasn't in the disc player. I haven't ever played this bonus disc, but anyway. What happened was, I got up this morning, wanted to play more of the Empire Strikes Back film, and what happened was, I was nearly 100% certain Max and Paddy was still in there. Tried to open it, click open, click the eject, click the eject, click the eject. Didn't work at all. It kept saying no disc, and I was like, what? Okay, this is mad. It kept saying no disc, which clearly wasn't true. But I thought, okay, there must just be no disc. Maybe one of my family took Max and Paddy out last night when they went to bed, I don't know. So I thought, okay, it says no disc. I tried to put the disc in at first, it wouldn't go in, so I assumed, all right, there's clearly a disc in there. Kept trying to eject it, it wouldn't work, so I was like, what is going on? It just kept saying no disc. Tried to stick the Empire Strikes Back disc in. And what happened when I tried to stick the disc in, it kept going. It went like that, and I was like, no, and then I looked on the back and that was there, and I was like, and then I played a bit more of it, and what happened was, it worked for a bit, then it just started lagging a crap ton and was just pausing all the time, and then it just totally paused. And I was like, well, it froze, sorry. Very annoying, very, very annoying. Anyway, I got the other disc out in the end, it eventually came out, but sad days, very sad days. There was actually, I'm not on about the disc situation, but there was actually a really stressful situation earlier, which I'm not going to go into because it's personal, but I was thinking to myself, I want to use the internet now, I'm just stressed out, for God's sake, I just want to use the internet. But you know, I just stayed in and thought, nah, you're doing this challenge, you're going to give it your all to complete this challenge. Thinking to yourself, oh, I need it as a de-stressor, that's not good enough excuse. And I like trying to conquer things anyway, I like trying to overcome challenges, especially mental challenges. So in my head, objectively, I thought to myself, that's not a good enough reason to just go on the internet and give up at the challenge. Feeling a bit stressed and fed up, no, that's not good enough. And subjectively, I thought, I'm not letting this make me give up at the challenge, I'm not letting this make me fail at the challenge. It was quite a stressful situation, but you know, you can't use stress as an excuse to give up at a challenge. So managed to stay on board, and I'm continuing with the challenge, and it's, what day is it today? Wednesday. So, yep, Friday at 4:50 p.m. That is when the challenge will be completed. Thursday? So I am, well, it's Thursday today, so I've got until 4:50 p.m. tomorrow, then the challenge is complete. That is, the challenge will be over then. And then obviously I'll come back on Saturday. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to say, by the way, the reason I was worried about the, I just totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, the reason I was so worried about the debit card thing that I was banging on about earlier was I thought, oh shit, someone's going to just be spending all my money because it's a debit card. I won't. Basically, I thought with credit cards, oh, it's the bank's money, so they'll understand. It's whatever if someone's using it and it's been stolen. But with debit cards, I thought, oh, the bank aren't going to refund it. It's a debit card. But obviously, of course, they're going to refund it as long as it definitely is fraud, which it would have been. So I don't get why I was so worried. I guess I just didn't realise that at first until I talked to the person on the phone, even though I'm with a different person at a bank for my credit card. Oh, I just picked my ear on camera. What am I doing with my life? Anyway, even though I'm with a different credit card company, I asked the credit card person, you know, people who've got debits with you, what happens if like someone just spends loads of money on there? Does it get refunded? And they're like, yeah, as long as it is definitely fraud, yeah. And I suppose you just have to prove that. I suppose you sort of somehow have to prove it's fraud, and I suppose the way you do that is like if it's being spent in random shops or somewhere that you don't live, I suppose it, you know, they're like, oh okay, why is it being spent here? That's weird, you're in this place. So I don't know, but anyway, there'd be ways to prove it, wouldn't there? So yeah, a few ways that I've been coping with this. Obviously, as you can tell, getting merry pretty much every night. I'd say it's not a coping mechanism, it's just sort of enjoying myself on holiday and letting my hair down, but I guess in a sense it's helped me not really rely on the internet as much. And what else has been a coping mechanism? Oh, I don't know. Going out, going around West Wales, having a laugh with my family, going to a holiday entertainment place and just enjoying the entertainment, I guess, and having a drink there, watching the telly, sending text messages on my phone. That's it really, innit? You know, yeah. I guess I'm just really determined to conquer these challenges and just give it my all to conquer the challenges, you know what I'm saying? So Friday again. It's currently 2:49, so I'm probably 2:50 by now, or near enough that. So I have got 2 hours until the challenge is over, but there is a current conundrum. My other phone, because I haven't swapped the SIM card around yet, so I'm not a drug dealer, don't worry about that. But my other phone, basically, I've left it in the van. So I could try and find Wi-Fi and like call my parents, because the issue is I could be like waiting outside the van for like forever. So, you know, but I'm going to gut it out. I'm going to start walking back in a bit and I guess just wait there. I don't want to fail this challenge just to like go to Costa, find some Wi-Fi, buy something, contact my parents and say how long are you going to be. Well, contact my parents and my sister and say how long are you going to be till you come back. You know, that's ridiculous, because yeah, I left the other phone in the van, as I say, but got through this challenge so far and I'm pretty sure I'll ace it. Well, hopefully anyway, so. Hello, so just to let you all know, I passed the challenge, got through it thankfully. I thought it would be ridiculously hard, I thought it would be really difficult, I thought I'd be really craving the internet, and there are moments when a few stressful situations occurred and I was thinking to myself, damn, I really want to use the internet right now just to de-stress, but I thought, no, got to stick through it, got to stay strong. I guess when it comes to getting through this challenge and what I did, again, on holiday, so it makes it a lot easier. Went around West Wales, you know, to the beaches, holiday, park entertainment club on the night, whatever you want to call it, restaurant/pub. Just went to cool areas, really. Went on walks on beaches, as I say. You know, had a whip round of a few areas. Your typical holiday. Enjoyed it, chilled, relaxed. I suppose the fact that, well, the final 2 weeks of work, for some reason, before, well, not final 2 weeks, but like the 2 weeks of work before I came on holiday were just very, very, okay, not next level stressful, but like there was some days where I was just like, damn, this is just so tiring. I have a decent commute, etc., etc. Damn, a lot of, you know, I don't know how to say it. I don't want to slag off customers, because if it wasn't for the customers, I wouldn't be paid. But a lot of customers who, I don't know, just are very aggressive,
aren't very understanding and want you to tell them things that simply aren't true. They want to be, they sort of want some, I'm just on about a few, not loads of customers. Most customers I deal with on the phone are brilliant. Just, you know, there's a few who are just not really that understanding, have been messed around. And basically, I always tell myself, like, when a customer's annoyed, don't take it personally. They're annoyed at the situation and the company. They're not annoyed at you personally. But it's hard sometimes. It's hard. If it was a customer just raging and being like, you're an idiot, your company's rubbish, rah, I'd sort of be like, oh, okay, whatever, nice one. But it's sort of like the situation. You have to, basically, there's always a situation. There's always things that you have to do to try and help them resolve the situation. If they don't get exactly what they want, they're very annoyed and take it out on you. So it's sort of like you've gone through a lot of effort for them and tried your best, and they're sort of like angry and annoyed, but you just have to not take it personally. But the thing is, my point is, it's been a bit stressful at work. That's the point. Like, I don't let it get to me, but my body and mind are just tired, if that makes sense. I don't like to think, oh, for God's sake, I'm so stressed. I've grafted, I've been doing my best, pushing myself to the limit, and I'm just tired. I'm just dead tired. I'm not stressing and being like, oh, hardship. Again, a billion, not quintillion, a billion, sorry, but a lot of people work in customer service, so every single person in customer service has to deal with the occasional daft customer. Thankfully, most of the customers are brilliant. That was just but my point of all that was, I was really stressed out, so this week, just having a relax, whether there is internet or no internet, it isn't that hard, is it? When you're just relaxing on holiday. Well, again, I could have tried to do it while I was at work, but I'd be using the internet on the computer, so it wouldn't have been true to the challenge. So even though it wasn't even though I wasn't using the internet for my pleasure and enjoyment and entertainment, it's still not true to the challenge. What else can I really say about the challenge? I guess I thought it'd be a big challenge. It hasn't been much of a challenge. I guess I've got to try and find more challenging challenges. That's about it, really. Fun challenge, though. Interesting. I'm glad I got through it. And, yeah, that's all I've got to say, really. I'm trying to think what else did I do to sort of cope with the challenge. I don't know. Text quite a bit. That is what I did, to be fair. I did text some of my mates quite a bit, and I'd laugh with them over text. So I guess that's one thing. Watched the telly, had a laugh with my family, went around West Wales, etc. Had a laugh, enjoyed the holiday. But yeah, that's all I've got to say, really. So thank you so much for watching, and yeah, have a good one. See ya. Laters.